So Aquarius in the 12th house. Aquarius. Aquarius in the 12th house is like the space cadet. Aquarius already rules over isolation and kind of being the loner type. So Aquarius in the 12th house is going to be someone who's probably an extreme loner. Aquarius in the 12th house is going to be the matrixy folks. These are like the quantum mechanics, timeline jumpers, matrix folks, the ones that are like super into the mechanics of spirituality. Because Aquarius has so much to do with like technology and like really like simulation theory is strong here. Like Aquarius in the 12th house might feel like a video game character moving through a video game. Aquarius in the 12th house might see life as a game where they have a very like, I could see Aquarius having like a very lighthearted approach to like spirituality and kind of like a whimsical approach. Aquarius in the 12th house is definitely giving starseed. It's definitely giving like interdimensional earth angel, multidimensional being type energy. Aquarius in the 12th house is so insanely intuitive. Obviously, any sign in the 12th house, because that 12th house rules over intuition, any sign in the 12th house is going to be intuitive. But Aquarius is intuitive in a way where they are the fortune tellers, right? So because Aquarius has so much to do with the future and seeing deep into the collective future, right? So Aquarius is very connected to like the collective consciousness and like hope for the future. Someone with Aquarius in the 12th house is literally their vision toward a brighter future for the collective, toward a brighter timeline for the collective, toward the highest timeline for the collective is literally like a threat to the powers that were, right? It's literally like the projection, I would say that the level of strength or how do I say this? So you know when it comes to trading, right? When it comes to stocks, they have the whales, they have the people where when those whales start trading and they start selling their stocks and they start buying up stocks, because they are such a heavy hitter, it's like it shifts the whole market, right? So when you think of trading stocks and a whale deciding they want to sell their stocks or buy stocks, right? Aquarius in the 12th house is like the whale, but for the collective conscious. So the collective conscious is obviously all of us together and how our thoughts influence like the collective reality in a way, and how the powers that were like to influence the collective conscious, like sort of direct our attention and our focus to things that are going to send the collective consciousness into a downward spiral, but it doesn't work. Aquarius in the 12th house are the beings with such an insane vision for society and an insane level of hope, right? Because they are so tapped into the future, right? They're so tapped into the future and like the forward movement of humanity. It's like their projections on the collective conscious are so strong. Aquarius in the 12th house are the ones that are multi-dimensional star beings, right? These are the ones that feel like star seeds. They feel like, and I'm not going to say they feel like star seeds. If they have had a star seed awakening and they're tapped in, they are star seeds. These are like the beings that have come to assist humanity type shit, right? And so Aquarius in the 12th house, they may feel very like, because Aquarius rules over the energy of kind of like the loner, right? Aquarius in the 12th house, these beings may feel very like quirky or misunderstood, obviously, spiritually, I mean, just in general, but like more like they can see things that other people can't see. They can literally see the coding of the matrix, right? Like this is someone looking out and they're just sitting in their room, right? And they can see the codes of the matrix. So think of Uranus in the 12th house, right? Uranus is all about sudden change, rapid change, evolution, revolution. So these are like spiritual revolutionaries. When I see Aquarius in the 12th house, I see beings that are like huddled together, seeing what's going on the planet and deciding to respond spiritually, right? So these are collective workings for humanity. So this is a coven getting together to do a group working to affect the collective energy or the collective consciousness. These are your astral projectors, right? These are the ones that are very like, honestly, with Aquarius in the 12th house, I see like no fears here. Like because it's ruled by an air sign, right? Air in the 12th house is kind of like more fearless when it comes to astral projection. You know, when it comes to multi-dimensional travel, I see air signs as like, because air rules over like spirit, kind of air and smoke is like spirit. I feel that air signs are a little bit more fearless when it comes to interdimensional, multi-dimensional travel. Whereas earth signs, for example, with having an earth sign in the 12th house is kind of like not really with all that, if that makes sense. I would say that the shadow side of Aquarius in the 12th house, because Aquarius is the sister sign to Leo, Aquarius has a sense of like, there is a God complex and it is valid, right? The Aquarius God complex is so valid because we're moving into the age of Aquarius, right? And we are all like one of the divine. But the Aquarius God complex, when it is, obviously this is, everyone's a sum of their entire chart and not just one placement. But the Aquarius in the 12th house can be hubris, right? This is the placement, like Aquarius in the 12th, where someone with Aquarius in the 12th house has to be careful with not being lawless. I guess if that makes sense, like lawlessness, spiritual lawlessness. So that is being hubris or feeling above spiritual law or feeling like so revolutionary and so innovative that it actually goes against order, right? Because Uranus is here, right? And you can consider Aquarius in the 12th house similar to having Uranus in the 12th house. It is all about uprooting, right? And rebelliousness. Because Saturn is the traditional ruler of Aquarius, Saturn is also found here. And Saturn rules over karma. So anyone that comes up against a Saturn ruled 12th house person is going to experience a lot of karma. And likewise for the person who has the Saturn energy, Saturnian energy in their 12th house, karma is big here. So if an Aquarius in the 12th house also commits acts that are unjustified, they are also going to get very strong karmic repercussions for that. Aquarius in the 12th house is like the person that can write codes to the matrix, that can decode the matrix, that can look through reality and see coding, to see like the programs that humanity is operating from, and even learn to like dismantle and deactivate programs collectively. This also represents groups, like spiritual groups as well, right? It's not just about being a loner, but also about creating community, to Pisces.